Hi again, editing me. Um, Thank you for watching the first one. If you did, I hope you enjoyed it. Welcome back again to chapter 2 or episode 2 or whatever you want to call it. Um, we're about to go and explore, or at least start exploring the island and the town. So enjoy the adventure. The Sarah Hawkins case. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting on the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. This place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Ooh, it looks so cool. Oh, it's a bone graveyard from all the whales. Look at the lights. Creepy. Convenient, we were having dreams of Cthulhu, and now we get a case about it. What if Cthulhu sent him to bring us there? Enter madness. I hate that I have to do that. What if I don't want to enter the madness? What if I just want to say, no, no. Nay, nay, I say. The graphics are beautiful. I've liked the cutscenes so far. They've been really nice. Look at those water. Focus Home Interactive presents. I like how it does the creepy text behind the main thing. It's all like wavy. No, don't drink! Oh, it's just a cigarette. Alright. A game by Cyanide Studio. Sorry, my ears are really itchy today for some reason. Actually, my whole body kind of is. Hopefully you can see like the reflection.
We're almost there.
Ah, indeed, Captain. Oh, you can see his reflection, I think, right there. Going here, all I can think about is in Atlantis 2, and there's that section where they go to that island where the Kraken is. I don't remember what it is, but that's all I can think about. And like how that looks, the cliffside. The Scylla? Oh, is that the ship we're on, or is that a crash ship? Well, that's a crash ship. Are we gonna crash? Oh, we're fine. It's so eerie.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Alright.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Thank you.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah
A
Hawkins.
landlubber.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
Okay.
If it's the Hawkins
Harbor.
family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood.
Thank you.
I'm going for a look around the docks.
Alright. Thank you, sir. Can we talk to this dude? Nice fishing out there. Welcome to Darkwater. What's going on over here?
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster? The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private.
Private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago.
Cool.
Killer whales have few predators.
Yeah.
And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something.
Yeah,
real
that's
bad.
gnarly.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
You
They
shysters.
can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Pop off, queens. You tell them. Prohibition.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
God, they're so creepy. Not only because they're green, but then it's all like... It's like a death town. But not. But it feels like it.
Think we don't know what you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
Yeah.
Nothing for you here either. Beat it.
Are you stupid or what? Even your captain told you not to stick your noses around here.
Alright, we'll go to the bar first, and then we will go talk to the dude. No? Alright, no one's very talkative around here. Ew. Excuse you. Do it right back in his face. You ugly mug. Oh! Yes!
Be careful.
Oh, hey, hot stuff.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander.
A real princess. That's
You
fine.
strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure rises, you start squealing.
Indeed.
You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Indeed. Indeed. Okay.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why.
Why?
And I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and
I
all
mean,
that.
but you don't know what goes on.
We saw them in the papers
inside.
and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort
I
of
like
guy.
it.
The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water.
Dock
When our
water.
whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
Yeah.
It was
that
a
makes
tough
sense.
time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse.
Hmm.
I see,
I wonder
yeah.
if that's all our
If
paintings and
I were
stuff
you,
are.
I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Sacrifice.
That sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all.
Witchcraft.
There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
Moonshine.
Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
Indeed.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Sheed.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Depression.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Solar returns to the port to save Darkwater from famine. Oh, we saw that. Watchdog. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale to celebrate the return of our brave whalers. All the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate.
What did he say?
Oh,
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
ooh, a cult. Good thing we put stuff in there, maybe? Hopefully.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Is he talking about Cthulhu? Was Sarah the reader, and now that she's gone,
You
we are?
like our song?
I do,
We're true sirens.
indeed.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof. Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true.
I wonder if they still have the
Everything
skeleton of
happened
it.
just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of
I didn't
course.
say there's probably no more whales.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
They stopped making sacrifices to the gods.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
Good night.
So long.
We'll come talk to her in a sweet, sweet minute. Where's that go to? Ah, shame. Hello,
What you looking at, stranger?
pretty lady.
I'm just passing by. Sorry.
Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Damn. I didn't think she would take to me hitting on her very well, and I wasn't really sure what the first one meant.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
I wonder if we can repay his debt.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker.
Yeah, why was he heavy?
And a debtor. Interesting.
You again.
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. And they saved Darkwater from famine.
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar.
I mean,
The
that's
Hawkins
good.
family was always much appreciated on the island.
I wonder why.
You seem to know Charles Hawkins well. How about his wife, Sarah Hawkins?
Well, she was a local somebody. We all knew she was famous on the mainland
Oh,
for her painting.
whoops.
Then
Right.
I've got what I need.
anything
Okay.
else?
That'll be all for now.
That'll do. That'll do, Lost. That'll do. Alright, so let's go talk to Fitzroy. Is it actually moving? Oh yeah, kind of. Oh, cool. Light me up.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
The terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make sure your payment to the carrier, Cat. Wonder if that's the girl on the inside. On the inside, inside the bar. The toilet indeed.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
It's a long
The
time.
Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
I wonder if this is gonna be like our main little station. Oh! Second volume teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. Yay! I don't actually know what it does for us, but cool. Oh. It progresses us? Oh, I see. It progresses us there. Cool. I think. The ambiance in this game is so good. The sounds are creepy.
This man and
looks
Fitzroy
creepy.
could be twins.
He sacrifices for eternal youth and keeps the island alive. Another thing I can't pull stuff out of.
What a macabre souvenir.
Is it because of my levels, or is there not actually anything in there? That is the question.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
You said they were next to me? Oh, here.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blackened out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Not sure if this is where he meant. Oh, connects around anyways.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor.
Indeed.
The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
So he is
It's
like
you
the
who
head of
lays
the
down
town.
the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why.
Convenient.
I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Maybe.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island.
Yeah.
Indeed,
May help it all
maritime
make more
activities
sense.
ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
But you seem to make everything your business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah,
Looks an awful
yes, I
lot
can
like
see the
you.
one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden
so
leg
he
is
had
here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
He had the miracle catch.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Apologies.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Okay.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
I mean, I would be a bit concerned.
I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
Believe me when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come, come. You've only just arrived on Darkwater, and already you think like a sailor.
Mm-hmm.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, but why
I think
back
that
in
was
the
a mistake.
sea?
Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
Yeah, you
To
could
look
use
into
it as
the real cause
bait.
of its death.
Yeah,
at
or
least.
examine the body. Nice chum.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all.
It's
an
history, my
episode
boy.
From our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Okay,
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
got it. Of course, you would like to keep an eye on my stuff, so he said. So we'll go back to the stranded whale to read that.
She will do it again, you know. Who? The girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She'll get us in trouble.
I know.
Where's it hung up? Oh yeah, we can't open that. Okay.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. Just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. I told you to beat it.
Indeed. So now that alleyway is gonna be clear. And that way is clear. Let's maybe go this way first, just in case. I feel like going to the warehouse, I think, might end this chapter.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
That's okay.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Stay safe. Never mind, maybe we just are over here to be able to talk to him? Oh no. Spot hidden skills allows you to take him in close range.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
I got you. I'm picking up what you're laying down. Maybe.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
And it's just loosely strewn about? What the? The part enables heavy loads to be lifted and held aloft without risk. I'm not sure how important
A
rotating
ratchet
things
device. Exactly what I need.
Was there other stuff you wanted? This lever activates a mechanism.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Bloody wench. That might be everything. Maybe? Oh. Yeah. Oh, does it still? It still wants another piece. Okay. Alright. The cogwheel is part of a mechanism.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Indeed. Fun.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Please say we have enough strength to be able to do that. Yeah, buddy. Maybe.
Damn, I broke it.
How? Are you? Is it 'cause of my strength? Or we just weren't supposed to be able to go in there? Maybe not yet?
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Flippity flip flip.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf? Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Oh god, is there gonna be quick times? I'm scared. Oh, what a cheap shot, you stupid bitch.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Nah, what a pussy.
Oh, I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Indeed. Lol, what a... Okay.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
I did not know.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
How is it
There's
my
you,
fault?
Our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
That's an interesting idea.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We
Hold on. Okay.
Nothing at all.
Agreed. Agreed. Nothing at all.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Of course. Of course not.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
I wonder how long it's
Fitzroy
been
gives
like
us
that.
a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
What the f- Oh, that statue. I was like, what on earth statue are they talking about? Not sure how close I can get to them.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even, and don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Interesting. Says something about one of the huts on the dock. I wonder if I need that to be able to fix what I broke. No jumping. Okay. Okay. Yes, lockpick.
Damnation. I broke it.
Our lock or that?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Man, we are not looking good today. We are struggling. Hello. They said they always lock here. I wonder why.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. Looks like Phoenician. Or a very primitive runic script. I've never seen anything like it.
Cthulhu! Are we able to upgrade him anymore? 2 points. That little bit help us to be able to do that?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Frick.
There's something coming. Something real bad.
We'll go back for it, maybe.
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
'Cause I'm curious.
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much
No
more
one's
than
very
what everyone
talkative around
knows.
here.
I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
Why?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor.
What if
Leave
I'm gonna
him
be
well
best
alone.
friends with him? We are really struggling to get inside this warehouse, let me tell you.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
You shysters. Okay, so maybe we should go talk to the guy. Oh wait, who are you guys? What are you?
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think
That's
I
what
can
we were trying
imagine
to
what you've got in
fix.
mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type. You're back again. What can I do for you?
I shall be on my way.
Okay.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Yeah. Oh, he said we could see the lake. I wonder... Oh, I wonder if because I upped my investigation, can we see the thing that was up here? There's like a drawer we opened, but nothing was in it. No. Oh, was this
What
the
a
bootleg?
macabre souvenir.
Oh yeah, that was... Never mind, we saw it already. Okay. Well, we couldn't get into the guys. I wonder if we can use that information to talk to Cat.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't
Alright,
back down.
sass.
Something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter.
Oh my god,
Tell me, what
promise?
brings you to Darkwater?
I don't know. I guess we'll tell the truth.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins
Just gonna
family.
figure it out anyways.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area.
It's probably
Let
stupid,
me give you a
but,
little
like,
advice.
you can
If you
figure
want
it
to
out
survive
anyways.
more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us. and they'll be here long after we're gone.
So she's scared of the old families.
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
Interesting.
I've got a few
I
questions
did not see
about
that
the
coming.
island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Does it look like it?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious.
I'm glad you're
To
understanding.
be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished.
Okay.
If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think
I
about
suspected nothing less.
I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Yeah. I pretty much accept.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit.
Oh my god.
Nobody cares.
And the police?
I'm still
They
betting
do
on
nothing to
Fitzroy.
stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that
Oh, I
pig-headed
see. So
Bradley.
she brings in the
I don't know
alcohol
whether to
and uses
admire his
that
stubbornness or to have pity on him.
to manipulate, and then who she can't manipulate with that, she just beats the fuck out of. I respect that. I mean, I don't really, but like I can see that. Like, you know what you're doing. For now. I like her outfit. This is a long ass walk. I'm gonna have to ask you to. So I'm wondering if we could have done what Fitzroy suggested, or if we could have come to her and owe her a
It's
favor.
fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
How far can I wander before she, like, gets upset?
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
Indeed. Yeah, walk around me. Do it. You won't. Oh yeah, 'cause you can't. This is a really long chapter. Oh, she just lockpicked it.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Interesting. Is that the chapter? No. Game saved. We'll go to the end of the chapter.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Why does it...
It smells as bad as it looks.
Indeed.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
She taking the same sleeping pills you are.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Oh, cool. Oh, I see. That's what I get it now. Okay, we wanted for that moment. Interesting. Oh wow, there's so much information. Interesting. We'll come back and read about that. Oh, we got the places. Cool. We still just have that. These are our medical books. I wonder why we're collecting them, though. Is this what we were working on? We'll add it to that one too. For this time. I'm not sure if that will be... That'll probably be good though for trying to figure things out in the future. Did we do everything here? I feel like we should be able to get up there somehow. Maybe not?
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
Okay.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to
buddy.
here. Come on.
Let's work together,
My
you and
car's
me.
parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door?
Wait, did he hear me in there or what?
This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair.
Oh,
too bad
shit.
you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Oh my god, she's the
Okay,
Joker.
I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on,
Sweet.
we
It
got some driving
overlooks
to do.
everything. Oh, that's cool. Chapter 3. Actually, this is just where we will end it. We'll start from here next time. Can I can't escape it. Man, they must have an amazing view. Enter Manus. Oh yeah, okay, so we can just stop here. Alright, this is where we will end this one. So far, so good. Very interesting. Very ominous. Very creepy. The town still reminds me a lot of the town on the island in Atlantis too. I'll have to look that up. I don't remember what that is called. But that's just with the Kraken, which is still Cthulhu stuff. It's interesting. I can't wait to see where it goes. Well, I hope this video has found you well in this time, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!